Hi, my name is Angela Neff. I chose a position statement of where we stand on early learning standards. Um, the NAEYC, the National Association for Early Childhood, believes that early childhood standards are important and can be valuable, but they do caution, and I think what they caution is that, while we're implementing standards for early childhood, we should make sure that these standards are developmentally appropriate. So you don't want 4 and 5-year-olds sitting at desks with worksheets. You want to make sure that you've still got your stations around the classroom. They're still being allowed to move and use their imagination, as well as do academic work. So the content is also developmentally appropriate for age. So whatever the curriculum is that a teacher decides for early childhood children just needs to be appropriate for their age and not too advanced that you're not, I think teachers are under pressure to prepare children now, like in kindergarten, for when they go into first grade, but I think it's still important that there's not too much emphasis on academics and not enough emphasis on the development of the child and what's appropriate. They say that standards should be reviewed and updated based on latest research and should be relevant to the latest research. So I think that that's a really important part of implementing standards, that they are not set, that they can be changed. Content of curriculum is meaningful. Again, we go back to the worksheets, so that what the teachers are teaching is something that's not just given because it's busy work to keep children, busy, but is meaningful and, again, developmentally appropriate. It did say that the nation continues to struggle to develop and maintain qualified teachers. So it's important to get teachers in the classroom that are qualified and do know what they're doing and do understand child development. Standards are linked to age-appropriate expectations, so don't expect too much. Boys especially, I think, get labeled because they can't sit at a desk for 5 or 6 hours when they're 5 years old. It's just not possible for some boys and girls to do that. It's important that teachers have ongoing professional development, because some teachers, yes, they've been teaching for a long time, but they still need to take part in some sort of professional development. I do think standards are important. I do agree with this position statement, but I do also think that America is very focused on academics for young children, and I do think that when we look at Europe and we look at children that aren't learning to read until they're 6 or 7 years old, they're doing just fine. Their literacy rate is very high. So I do think in some ways children are being robbed of early childhood when they are having things like play taken away and recess taken away, because I think those things are so important. We want children to be creative and curious and critical thinkers, and I don't think we're going to have that if we just keep pushing for earlier and earlier things like reading and writing. So thank you.